Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Liz, and in today's video, we're doing some fall Dollar Tree DIYs. I wanted to create a jar that had a Pottery Barn look to it, so I picked up this glass jar from Dollar Tree and 2 lanyards. I'm also going to be using some nautical rope. You can pick that up at Dollar Tree as well. I buy it on a big spool like this from Amazon, and I'll link it down in the description box for you. I'm going to cut off the string around the lanyard. All I need are the 2 metal pieces from the lanyards. I'm going to measure out a piece of nautical rope so it fits around the top portion of my container. I'm going to take another piece of nautical rope and put it through my lanyard, and then I'm just going to hot glue it over so it secures the lanyard in place. Next, I'm going to kind of eyeball how far down I want this to go down on my jar, and then I'm going to cut off the nautical rope, and then I'll attach the other lanyard to the other side of the rope. Now I'm going to attach the lanyards to the piece that's going to go around the top of my jar. Then I'll hot glue the top rope to the back of my jar. To finish it off, you can add in your favorite piece from Dollar Tree. I'm going to cut a little bit at the bottom just so that they fit in well. And here's a look at how this easy DIY turned out. I want to tell you guys about today's sponsor, Scentbird. Scentbird is a men and women's fragrance subscription service with over 600 brands like Gucci, Prada, Versace. Each month you can choose a new designer fragrance for your subscription, and it's only $15 a month. Scentbird is super flexible, so you can choose to skip a month, or maybe you want to add in an extra fragrance or 2. You can do that as well. Scentbird gives you enough fragrance to last you for 30 days. I mean, these are like bigger size containers. It's a great way to try out a fragrance before committing to actually purchasing the full bottle. So make sure that you guys use my coupon code that I'm going to link for you down in the description box so you get 30% off of your Scentbird order. You can also take a simple quiz on their website to find out what your perfect scent will be. So that's only $10 for your first subscription. This month I have 2 scents. I have the Oscar de la Renta Bella Blanca, and what I love about this scent is it's very clean. It's like a freesia smell. It's not overpowering at all. I also received the Nanette Lepore Luna, and this is like a really great rose scent, and it's great for everyday use. I like things that are more on the mild side that you could wear every day. So check the link down in the description box to sign up for Scentbird, and you could also download their app. We're going to put together a fun fall sign. So I grabbed this sign at the thrift store for just a couple of dollars, and I'm gonna start by removing all of the contents. Now with the glass, I'm going to spray it with a chalkboard paint. This was a specific paint that's meant to make a chalkboard that I got at Walmart. From Dollar Tree, I picked up one of the burlap banners that they carry. I think they have these more in like the birthday section. So I grabbed one of those and I just took it out of the package. So I used my Cricut to cut out some words in just plain white paper. I wanted them to spell out fall. Next, I'm going to put the letters on another piece of scrapbook paper and cut them out. Then I'll just simply hot glue the letters to the scrapbook paper. And then I'll hot glue those letters to the burlap. Next, I'm just going to string everything onto the twine. Now with my frame, I'm going to put the glass and the backing back in, and now my glass is going to be the chalkboard. I'm going to use Scotch tape to tape the banner to the top of my sign. Now, I always have a hard time whenever I'm writing anything out, lining it up. So what I'm going to be doing to really help myself make this look nice and neat is I'm going to be adding on some washi tape. So I'm going to measure out every 2 inches, and I'm going to make a little mark on the side. I'm going to do this on both sides, and then I'm going to come back in with a piece of washi tape and pull it over and stick it down. This is going to give me a nice base to create a straight line whenever I'm writing. Now, Dollar Tree has out these great chalkboard markers. It's almost like it's not a marker consistency. It's kind of between like chalk and a marker, but these write really well. So I definitely recommend picking these up. I thought it'd be fun to create a fall fun list. So I'm writing down some activities that we can do together this fall. And here's a look at how my sign turned out. For the next project, we're going to make a wreath. So I picked up this darker wreath form from Dollar Tree. This is kind of my favorite one just because it's a little bit more rustic. I also found 8 of these stems that are pumpkins. The key with making a wreath is you want to put in more stems than you think you need. It's just going to give you a much more fuller look. So I'm going to start by taking out one of my stems. I'm going to wrap the stem in and out around my wreath form. And then I'm just going to keep going around my wreath, adding in stems as I go. Once you get all the stems in, you're going to realize that some of your pieces are kind of sticking out funny. So that's when you want to come back in with your hot glue and hot glue leaves in place that are sticking up kind of funny or maybe just don't look right. Take your time with this, hang it up, look at it, maybe add things if you need to until it looks the way you want. And here's a look at the way my wreath turned out. right, you guys, let me know which of these 3 projects was your favorite. I love knowing your opinion down in the description box. If you want to check out Scentbird, I'll leave all the links in the description box for you. And if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed. And if you missed our last video, I'll link it here for you. And I'll talk to you guys in our next one. Bye.